Yo, peace was good. Welcome to the store my CD collection. This is part 24. I know it's been a while. It's been like a week or so, but better late than never. I apologize for the delay. I had technical difficulties, specifically with my iPod. The right channel shorted out, and it needs a new headphone jack. And I went to Apple to get it fixed. Well, I didn't get it fixed because I wanted to know the price, and it was asking like $129. I'm like, fuck that. So I just went to a pawn shop. I got a used one, but it still works good. You know what I mean? So $100 you can't beat that, and 160 gigs. So, but anyways, with all of that, fuck all that. You know what I mean? Start with the first CD of the video. MC Hammer's the Funky Headhunter, released in 1994. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it, but fuck it, why not, right? Everybody and their moms know who MC Hammer is. If you don't know who MC Hammer is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just bought this because I know it came out in 94. Around this time, MC Hammer, a lot of people was kind of like dissing him, kind of like how people are dissing Drake. I mean, I'm not defending Drake or anything, but people just make fun of Drake all the time. Well, Drake is the 21st century MC Hammer in that sense, if you know what I mean. But the people that's joking on it, it's kind of like jokes on them because he's making all this money and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with MC Hammer. But at this time, like, he was getting so tired of being making fun of. Around like 93, 94, gangster rappers on the rise. Gangster rappers all over the radio and music videos. That's when Death Row was taking over and stuff like that. And so he wanted to rough up his image, and then hence the name Funky Headhunter. Production was done by Teddy Riley. Everybody should know Teddy Riley, the innovator of New Jack Swing. You know what I mean? Stuff like Bell Biv and DeVoe, Jodeci, all that shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, this whole album, like I said, produced by Teddy Riley. Like I said, MC Hammer on the gangster tip. I'm gonna say this album's not bad. It's not that bad. It's not, it's not to be taken seriously. I'm not the biggest MC Hammer fan, but he definitely has some dope stuff. Like I said, I wouldn't like, oh my god, like, it'll blow your mind, some shit like that. But it's I would give it a listen. You know what I mean? Just say that you heard it. You know what I mean? Singles this album is known for Don't Stop, Pumps in the Bump, and It's All Good. Interesting fact about this album. Around this time, he actually what was the songs? Funky Headhunter, and what's the other song? I know Funky Headhunter definitely. He went after Q-Tip specifically, Redman, and all because in their earlier albums, they kind of like made a reference to MC Hammer at the time, and then he took offense to that, so he kind of went after them and stuff like that. He went after other artists too, but specifically Redman and Q-Tip was definitely named. But I thought that was pretty interesting, and I seen a video. I seen actually like an interview last month that they posted. I thought that was pretty interesting. I like seeing like old '90s, old '90s interviews and shit like that. But this is MC Hammer or Hammer, the Funky Headhunter, released in 1994. Around this time, I believe, or I think after this album, there was rumors that he was signed to Death Row at one point. He made some songs with them, but they never surfaced and stuff like that. I would like to hear those, but whatever. Probably might not see the light of day, but who knows? You know what I mean? But MC Hammer, Funky Headhunter, released in 1994. I believe this album was actually out of print, so if you can find it, I got it at a thrift store like a couple days or like last week. So yeah. Then was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I went to FYE, bought a couple CDs for like 4 of them shits. So alright. Next album is GZA, Genius. This is his third solo album. It's not his second album because a lot of people think Liquid Swords is his first album. This is kind of like how people think Mobb Deep's Infamous is their first album. Their first album is Juvenile Hell. A lot of people kind of dismiss Juvenile Hell, even Mobb Deep themselves, but you can't. I mean, because it's part of their history, it's part of their discography. But anyways, this is his third album. Known for singles like Crash the Crew and Breaker Breaker, which they both had videos for. I believe Crash the Crew was the first single, and then Breaker Breaker was the second single. This album was okay. You know, it wasn't his. In my opinion, I believe this is his weakest album in his whole collection. In my opinion, I thought it could have been a little bit better. The problem for me was the production. Yeah, I feel like the production was kind of lackluster. It was okay. I don't know, man. Like, I guess I'm so used to like RZA, you know, True Master making like the beats and stuff like that. It's just like those rugged beats, you know, that just sounds good over, like, you know, kind of like when he did with the Pro Tools album that he did years later back in '08. That was actually a good album, very slept on. But yeah, this album I feel like could have been a little bit better. I'll definitely be doing a full review on this album. If you notice, this is an enhanced CD, which they don't make anymore, which is pretty sad. And by the way, Mobb Deep's Hell on Earth was like, I think was the first hip hop album to have the enhanced CD, which was an enhanced CD. And then I remember Wu-Tang Forever was also an enhanced CD, but I don't think it'll be work. I don't think that will work on the newer computers. You would have to get like a Windows 95, Windows 98 type of PC to actually for that actually work. Because the enhanced CD has like, you know, exclusive pictures. You get to unlock certain songs and, you know, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But I thought that was pretty innovative at the time. But, you know, that's like late 90s, mid to late 90s technology, which is, you know, non-existent anymore, because, you know, you got YouTube plus, like, you know, all that shit, you know what I mean? But this is just his third album, Beneath the Surface, released in 1999. Pick it up. And then we got Mad Doctor X Chillonometry, released in 2002. This album for me was like more of a blind buy. I didn't know who these guys were, but they were like a collective producers. To make it short, if you guys like stuff like the Executioners, you'll definitely enjoy this album. But it's like more on the trip hop side of things, you know. If you're a fan of like Ninja Tune, like that type of music, then you'll definitely enjoy this album. Lead Mad Doctors, I think they're from England, if I'm not mistaken, because that whole Ninja Tune, like, that's based out of England and stuff. So, but yeah, highly recommend if you like that kind of music, like Ninja Tune, looking big back in the '90s, like I do. Definitely pick it up. Like I said, this was a blind buy. I was like, I just bought the cover, and plus bomb hip hop, so, you know, that's a dope album record label. So yeah, Chillonometry, Mad Doctor X, released in '02. Then we got Havoc's first solo album, The Kush, released in 2007. Overall, I actually like this album. I actually like it a lot. Kind of slept on. My only thing with Havoc, in my opinion, a lot of people say that he a lot of people say he got better with the lyrics. I don't know, for me, I feel like he was better in the 90s as far as the lyricism and the beats too. But I still fuck with Havoc, you know what I mean? Havoc still spits. He spits venom. But I don't know, man, like, I kind of feel like he was a little lackluster on the lyrics on this album, in my opinion. But the beats make it up, you know what I mean? But I don't know. The Havoc I like Havoc from the 90s, you know what I mean? But especially beat wise and lyric wise. But that's just me. But, you know, me being a big Mobb Deep fan like I am, like most people that know me personally know, definitely have to pick this up. Havoc, The Kush, released in 2007. Definitely expect a review on this. Then last but not least, I got Atmosphere's first album, Overcast, released in 1997. This is their first album, like I said. Everybody and their mom should know who Atmosphere is, or at least the underground heads should know about that. Expect a review on this. I've been looking for this album for years. Got it at FYE for like $12.99, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm picking this shit up. And I believe this is the original. I don't know if this album was re-released or something. I'm not sure, but definitely picked it up. Fucking love this album. Expect a review on this album. Alright? And that's it. Stay tuned for more, CD collection videos. And that's it. Enjoy. Peace.